Hello, project program and PMO enthusiast, and welcome to the first episode of We Love PMO. I'm your host, Sarah, and I'm thrilled to embark on this journey with you. With over a decade of navigating the intricate landscapes of project, program, portfolio, PMO, and risk management, I've witnessed the ebb and flow of projects across diverse sectors, from the rigorous demands of defence to the nuanced challenges of healthcare and everything in between private and public sectors. This podcast is a passion project born out of my love for the world of project and program management. Whether you're a seasoned professional who shares this love or someone new to the intricate dance of project delivery, you're in the right place. In each episode, we'll delve into different areas of project management, drawing on my experiences and insights gained from the trenches. We'll unravel the complexities, share success stories, and tackle the inevitable challenges that come with steering projects and programs towards success. So, whether you're sipping your tea in a corner office, undertaking strategic planning in a boardroom, or diving into that very first project management textbook, We Love PMO is here for you. Join me as we unlock the mysteries, share the wisdom, and celebrate the victories of project and program management. In today's episode, we will start right at the beginning, the basics of project management. If you're a seasoned pro, you may be thinking, well, why on earth do I need to revisit the basics? Well, let me tell you, revisiting the basics of project management is so crucial, even for seasoned professionals, for several compelling reasons. Revisiting the basics helps us reinforce those foundational principles of project management. This reinforcement is essential because it helps us maintain that strong understanding of the fundamental concepts that underpin successful project delivery. Embracing the basics is part of a mindset of continuous improvement. No matter how experienced you are, there is always room for refinement. And regularly revisiting the basics encourages professionals to assess their current practices, identify areas for improvement, and to refine their skills accordingly. These are just a few reasons, but there are so many others as well, such as, it can help adaptation to evolving practices. It helps with continuous improvement. One of my favourites is that it stops and prevents complacency. And it helps you with effective problem solving. The list is endless. There's many, many more that I could go on about, and we will delve deeper into that in future episodes. At its core, a project is a temporary endeavour with a specific goal. Now, that's whether it's creating a new product, implementing a system, maybe even organising an event. Perhaps you're creating a toolkit for someone to use. Project management is the framework we use to plan, execute, and close these endeavours. Now, I have come across in my experience over many different years of working within PMOs or working as a project manager or program manager that the organisations that I've worked in have sometimes at points have struggled to define what a project is. What is the difference between a project or what is operational? What is a business as usual piece of work? So the sort of questions that I pose to people to help them determine whether it sits within the project sort of category is, are you creating something new? So i.e., is it a new product, a new service, a new process? Are you making a significant change to an already existing product or process? So will that completion of the initiative result in a change to its current state? Is there a definitive start and end date? Are there any constraints, such as budget, resource, timescales? Is it a one-off, one-time piece of work? And by going through some of these questions, it can help us determine if it's a project, if we are answering yes to those. So let's talk briefly about the project lifecycle. Now, you may have come across different types of project methodologies out there, And we will delve down deeper into which project methodologies, depending on the environment and the type of projects that you're working on in later episodes. But they all use a different language to describe the stages. But in today's episode, we're going to keep it really simple. We're going to demystify the project lifecycle without the use of jargon. Okay? So the beginning stage, the initiating the project stage. So what we're going to do is we're going to use an example of a road trip. So think of a project like planning a road trip. The first step is deciding where you want to go and making sure it's a place worth visiting. That's the initiation phase in the project world. You're figuring out exactly what is the project all about, who's involved, aka your stakeholders, and if it's something worth pursuing. Do we have a good case for change? Do we have a business need? Do we have a justification? That takes us on to our getting ready, planning the project stage. Now imagine you're getting ready for that road trip. You need a map. You need to know where to stop. You need to know what to pack. In a project, planning is just that. It's creating a detailed map for how you're going to get from A to B, the starting point to the finish line. No rocket science, just good old preparation, a breakdown of the different actions, the milestones, the tasks, all within a plan. Which then takes us on to making it happen, executing the project. This is the part where you're actually on the road, you're visiting the places that you planned. In a project, this is where the rubber meets the road. You're implementing the plan, you're doing the tasks, you're making progress towards your goals and those objectives that you set at the start. It's an active phase where things are starting to come together. And then that leads us on to wrapping it up, closing the project, the closing phase. It's like reaching your destination and unpacking after the road trip. In a project, you're making sure everything is done. All boxes are checked. Can you call it a success? It's the wrap up, it's the conclusion, it's the evaluation and handing over those deliverables into a business as usual function. The project is completed and the stakeholders come together to review and celebrate successes. And this phase is so crucial for reflecting on lessons learned, ensuring all the deliverables are met. Have we got clear benefits and a benefit plan that we could hand over to the benefits team if there is one in the organisation, or an implementation team, and transitioning that project into its new reality? Now, there's an awful lot more there that we could go into about the life cycle and about those different stages and about the different terminology and the different documentations that you would use throughout. But that was just a really simple breakdown of what a life cycle is. Now, if you found this helpful, join us in upcoming episodes as we continue to simplify the world of project management, as we talk through the key principles for successful project delivery and delve further into the basics of project management. So that's a wrap for today's episode. If you found this episode helpful, or if there's a specific topic you'd like us to explore in future episodes, don't forget to hit that follow or subscribe button. By doing so, you'll be the first to know when we release new content, and trust me, you don't want to miss out what we have in the pipeline. We love hearing from our incredible listeners. If you have any questions, insights, or even queries about projects you're working on or project stories to share, do drop us a comment. Also, follow us on our social media. So you can find us on Instagram at We Love PMO. If you want any help with project coaching or perhaps consultancy services, don't forget to check out our website, www.welovepmo.co.uk. We offer a number of free webinars as well, so do check out that page. All right then, well, thanks for your time, and I look forward to taking us on our next journey. Thank you very much. Bye.